Hello and welcome to Module 3 of the English Speaking and Writing course. I want to encourage you to get your writing materials ready so that you can take down points you'll be learning in this module. In this module, we shall be learning the parts of speech. There are about 8, 9, or even 10 parts of speech. Some scholars say there are 8, others say there are 9, and some say there are 10. Some scholars remove interjections. Others say that articles are part of the terminus, while others say that they are different. In this module, I shall explain all of them. But first, we will focus our attention on 1 to 4, that is from noun to adverb. But let us call all of them together. We have noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection, articles, and determiners. Let us start with the first. Noun. What is a noun? A noun is the name of any person, animal, place, or thing. A noun is basically anything that names a thing. So if you want to name something, the word that you'll use to name it is a noun. A noun is simply a naming word. A noun names a person, it names a place, it names a concept, it also names an object. Types of nouns. There are two main types of nouns. We have the proper nouns and the common nouns. Let us start with the proper nouns. What is a proper noun? A proper noun is a specific name of a person, a specific name of a place, or a specific name of a thing. And its first letter is always capitalized. That means anywhere that proper nouns occur in a sentence, you must start that word with a capital letter. Remember, we said that proper nouns refer to a specific name. It's like walking into a class and you say, boy, stand. All the boys in the class might want to stand. But if you say, John, stand, only that person or those people whose specific names are John will stand because you are referring to a specific person or specific people. Examples of proper nouns here are John, which is the name of a particular person, Deborah, Lagos, that is a specific place, Mount Everest, a specific thing, River Niger. These are examples of proper nouns. What other proper nouns do you have, or do you know? You can write them down in your book. The second type of nouns here is common nouns. A common noun is the generic name of an item, like a class name, a general name, or a group name. Common nouns are not capitalized unless when they appear at the beginning of a sentence or as a title. So we do not capitalize the first letter of common nouns, but when it is the first word in a sentence, then the first letter should be in capital letters. Or if it is a title, you can capitalize the first letters or capitalize everything as a whole. There are different types of common nouns. We have concrete nouns. Concrete nouns are nouns that have physical appeal, the ones you can touch, nouns you can feel. Examples, stone, bell. You can touch them, you can feel them. Concrete nouns on their own are also grouped into two. We have countable nouns. These are nouns that you can count, like people, like girl, like table, like chair. Or uncountable nouns, like sugar, like sand. We also have abstract nouns. These are nouns that does not have physical appeal. These nouns here do not have physical appeal. You can't touch them physically, like hope, like courage. We also have collective nouns. This is a class on its own, like an army or a pride of lions. These are types of common nouns. We are done with nouns. Let us learn about pronouns. Pronouns are used to replace or refer to a noun or a noun phrase. They are used instead of nouns. Take this sentence as an example. John has gone to John's school. The sentence sounds awkward because there is no need to repeat John there. John has gone to John's school. The second John can be replaced with another word. Let's look for a word to replace it. John has gone to his school. So we have replaced John with his, and that makes sense. John has gone to his school. The word his is a pronoun because it was used instead of John in the sentence. We have types of pronouns like personal pronouns. Example of a personal pronoun is subject pronouns. Subject pronouns are pronouns that perform an action. He, we, she, it. These are examples of subject pronouns. We have object pronouns. Object pronouns are pronouns on which the actions are performed. Them, us. For example, he looked at us. He looked at us. He is the subject pronoun. It is performing the action. Looked is the action. Us is the object pronoun because the action has been performed on us. He looked at us. So these are examples of personal pronouns. We have relative pronouns. Examples are which, who, what. That is the man who stole my bike. That is an example of relative pronouns. We have demonstrative pronouns like this, that, and these. We have indefinite pronouns like everybody, no one, some. We have reflexive pronouns like myself, itself, themselves, herself. I did it myself. Number 6, we have possessive pronouns. These pronouns show possession. His, their, my, ours, mine, hers. It belongs to him. It is his. My dog is here. My. That book is mine. Mine. We also have interrogative pronouns. These ones ask questions. Who? Which? What? We have reciprocal pronouns like each other, one another. We have distributive pronouns like either, any, neither. So these are examples of pronouns that we have. Let us go to the next part of speech. And these are verbs. What are verbs? Verbs are words that describe actions, whether physical action or mental actions. They can be used to describe a state of being or existence. Verbs are important in every clause and complete sentence. So if you want to make a complete sentence, there should be a verb in it. What are the types of verbs that we have? We have 3 main types of verbs: action verbs, linking verbs, and helping verbs. Let us start with action verbs. Action verbs are words that express actions like eat, walk, run, sleep, move, or that shows possession, have, own. Examples: he ran to the market. Ran here is showing an action. He ran to the market. That is an action verb. I have 2 mangoes. The have here is showing possession. I have 2 mangoes. It is an action verb. Action verbs can be transitive, intransitive, regular, or irregular. Let's go with the first. Transitive. A transitive verb takes a direct object. That is, the verb transmits action to an object. It may also have an indirect object. So when we say direct object, indirect object, what are we talking about? A direct object is a person or thing that the action happens to. John slapped Tunde. John is the one performing the action. Slapped is the action. Tunde in that sentence is the direct object. While an indirect object is a person or thing that receives the direct object. The action is not being performed exactly or directly on this indirect object, but it is there to receive the direct object. The following examples will explain it further. John threw the mango. John is the subject, it is performing the action. Threw is the verb, the action. Mango is the object, the direct object. John threw the mango. And now the next one. John threw the mango to James. The mango is the direct object because John is performing the action on the mango. He is throwing the mango. But James here is the one receiving the direct object. So James is the indirect object. So these are examples of transitive verbs. What about intransitive verb? An intransitive verb does not take an object. No object at all. Examples: the baby cries every day. The baby is the subject. Cries is the verb. Every day is an adverb, so it's not a direct object. She eats too much. She here is the subject. It is the verb. There is no object. So this is an example, or these are examples of intransitive verb. What other examples do you know? Please write them down in your note. We have regular verb. A regular verb is a verb in which the past tense and past participle are made by adding d or ed. Examples: we have talk, past tense, talked, past participle, talked. Move, past tense, moved, past participle, moved. These are examples of regular verbs because to make the past tense and past participle, we added d or ed. Which other examples do you know? Like, liked, liked. Beg, begged, begged. These are examples of regular verbs. Irregular verbs. These are verbs in which the past tense and past participle are made without adding d or ed. We didn't add d or ed to the past tense or past participle of a regular verb. Examples are cut, cut, cut. Put, put, put. There's nothing like putted. So it's cut, 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 put, 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 drink, drank, drunk. These are examples of irregular verbs because we do not make the past tense by adding d or ed and the past participle as well. Okay, so we have talked about action verbs. Now let us see linking verbs. A linking verb is a verb that acts as a link between two words. It connects a subject to a noun or an adjective in the predicate. Examples here are John appeared unhappy. He remained silent. The words appeared and remained here serves as linking verbs. Number 3, helping verbs. As the name implied, helping verbs are verbs that are helping the main verbs or the action verbs. A helping verb or an action verb is used before an action or a linking verb to convey additional information. We have primary auxiliary verbs like am, are, is, have, has, do, did. Example: he is eating. Is helping eating, which is the action verb. I am going home. Going is the action verb there. Am is assisting or helping it. It is serving as an auxiliary verb. We also have modal auxiliary verbs like can, must, could, shall, might, ought. I can run to school. I can run to school. Can is helping run in the sentence. So these are examples of modal auxiliary verbs. What other examples do you know? Please write them down in your note. Now we have talked about noun, pronoun, adverb. Here is the last part of speech for this module, adverb. We've talked about noun, pronoun, and verbs, so let's talk about adverbs. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, it modifies an adjective, or it even modifies another adverb. There are 6 main types of adverbs which I want you to pay close attention to. We have adverb of manner. This one answers the question, how? Examples of adverb of manner are quickly, gradually, slowly, seriously. Example, he walked slowly. How did he walk? He walked slowly. That is adverb of manner. He took the test seriously. How did he take it? Seriously. We also have adverb of time. This one answers the question, when? Examples of adverb of time are today, recently, soon, tomorrow, forever. I will see you tomorrow. When will you see me? Tomorrow. He will come today. When will he come? Today. These are examples of adverb of time. We have adverb of place. It answers the question, where? Where did it happen? Somewhere. Here. Nowhere. There. Sentence. He came here this evening. Where did he come? He came here. This is an adverb of place. You notice that in this sentence, here modifies came, which is a verb. He came here this evening. We have adverb of frequency. This one answers the question, how often? How often does it happen? We have often, always, sometimes, annually, daily. Sentence. Sometimes I sit and think, but mostly I just sit. The word sometimes here is an adverb of frequency. Adverb of degree. This one answers the question, how intense or to what extent? Examples are very, to, extremely, totally, deeply. Sentence, he doesn't talk too much. These are examples of adverb of degree. And the last one here is conjunctive adverb. This is an adverb that connects two clauses or two ideas in different sentences. Examples are also, meanwhile, nevertheless, however. Sentence, they had porridge for breakfast, also toast. They had porridge for breakfast, also toast. So the word also here serves as a conjunctive adverb. So these are the types of adverbs that we have. This is where we will stop for this module. In the next module, we shall take it from adjective to determiners. I'll see you in the next module. Thank you and have a beautiful day.